You're watching Action News 5 at 6.
During the COVID-19 pandemic, Americans flocked to a new trend, raising chickens. An estimated 12 million people now own backyard birds.
An estimated 42 million people own cats. And with bird flu now spreading to homegrown chickens and house cats, Action News 5's Joyce Peterson went looking for the latest information from the experts to keep you, your family, and your pets safe. Joyce?
Joe and Joy, anybody who's followed me on social media over the last few years knows how much I love my cats. This little dude is Stormy. He has medical needs, requires prescription food, and a lot of medicine. We're going to let him go on his little way right now. When I heard that house cats are now dying of bird flu, I asked my vet for advice. Then I sought out the leading infectious disease doctor in the Mid-South and a world-renowned researcher of influenza at St. Jude. I said, please tell me everything you know about this silent spread.
You're a good girl, aren't you? Yeah, you're a good girl.
In the heart of the Memphis metro,
This is where the eggs come.
Gary Daly is among a fast-growing number of city dwellers turned chicken tenders, people raising backyard chickens to enjoy farm-fresh eggs.
Is there a difference in the taste?
Oh, they're absolutely delicious, yes. Much better than store-bought. There's some scraps for you.
He feeds them
That's Dolly and Emmy Lou right there.
and cleans their coop.
Quack, quack, quack.
But after the Louisiana Health Department in January confirmed the first human bird flu death in the U.S., a 65-year-old man with health issues who was exposed to backyard flocks, and Wednesday, the CDC confirmed a Wyoming woman exposed to avian flu by her backyard poultry required hospitalization. Daly pays close attention to what the chicken community is saying about taking precautions. The experts suggest wearing gloves or masking up when handling your birds.
Nobody's using gloves that I know of. One guy said, if I have to start wearing gloves to handle my chickens, I'm going to get rid of my chickens if it gets that bad.
At Central Animal Hospital in Midtown, Dr. Jennifer Carnes is a cat and backyard chicken owner.
So keeping your kitty in your house is going to be your number one thing to do.
With bird flu confirmed in Arkansas, Mississippi, and Tennessee in wild birds, backyard flocks, and on poultry farms, Dr. Carnes says don't let your cats outside where they could be exposed to sick or dead birds, especially during spring migration season. Another worry for cat owners. Health officials confirmed 2 cats in Oregon died this month after eating raw food, a poultry product that tested positive for the avian influenza virus. The cat's owner, heartbroken.
It's been horrible.
Dr. Carnes' advice for Mid-South pet owners: do not feed your cat undercooked or raw meat. Do not feed your cat uncooked or freeze-dried treats. And don't give your cat unpasteurized or raw milk. Dr. Carnes is also concerned about a CDC report released February 6th indicating bird flu can spread from humans to house cats and from cats to humans. But 30 minutes later, the information disappeared from the internet.
I want to hope that it was just simple accident and it's going to come back out in a bigger published form. But there's a small part of me that worries that we're not getting all the information that we need to have.
11 days after our interview with Dr. Carnes, on February 20th, the CDC posted a study that shows dairy workers in Michigan may have passed bird flu to their indoor cats, a disease that cats cannot survive.
Is there a vaccine available for cats? Not currently.
Scientists have tracked this particular outbreak of bird flu since January 2022. 166 million chickens killed so far. Egg prices soaring. Since March of 2024, the CDC has been tracking bird flu in cows in the U.S. for the very first time. Nearly 1,000 herds in 17 states identified. And now human to cat transmission.
We're worried about anything that could give the virus a bit of a leg up in terms of infecting humans.
Dr. Richard Webby, world-renowned influenza researcher at St. Jude, says the current bird flu vaccine for humans was created with a sample of the virus stored in the St. Jude lab.
Keeping in mind, if the H5 learns to transmit human to human tomorrow, we aren't going to have enough vaccine quickly enough. It does take time to make.
And at Baptist Hospital in East Memphis.
What worries you more, COVID or bird flu?
Historically and in the big picture, bird flu much more.
Infectious disease expert Dr. Steve Threlkeld, memories of patients dying during the pandemic still fresh, says bird flu has the potential to be much more dangerous than COVID.
Bird flu in the past has caused illness in humans 1918 that makes COVID look like a warm-up act.
The Spanish flu of 1918 infected 1/3 of the global population, killing 50 million people.
Do you get attached to them?
Oh, I love them, yeah.
Back at Gary Daly's house, Edna, Gabby, Victoria, Midge, and the girls all appear healthy. And Daly plans to keep it that way.
How worried are you about bird flu?
I'm not worried about it, especially because I've got them protected. They're not around wild birds. If they're running around the backyard here, I'd worry about them.
Okay, let's talk about the symptoms to look for in birds: low energy, no appetite, swelling, and lack of coordination. In cats, it's a loss of appetite, tremors, and then seizures. Dogs can get bird flu, but it's not nearly as severe or deadly as it is with cats. In humans, similar symptoms to the flu: fever, cough, body aches, and conjunctivitis, red eyes. That's a sign of bird flu in humans. Fewer than 1,000 human cases diagnosed worldwide since 1997, fewer than 1,000. I asked Dr. Threlkeld and Dr. Webby what the risk level is right now for people. They said the risk is low. Reporting live in East Memphis tonight, I'm Joyce Peterson, Action News 5.